What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing good. Appreciate y'all for checking this out again. Finally getting the ball rolling on this swap. Just a quick update. I have T36 over here. I got the LS7 heads at a machine shop, getting the bronze valve guides redone and getting them cleaned up, yada yada. But won't take up too much of your time talking. Right off the bat, gonna take the front end off in this video. And unbutton things like the air pump, the air box, electrical stuff, take that off. And then I'm gonna jack the car up, undo the exhaust, undo the electrical connections under there, engine mounts, drain the oil, trans fluid, radiator, yada yada. And then I'm gonna come straight up at the front with an engine hoist and pull everything out at once. Now I'm sure I'm gonna have to, at some point, go in the cabin and button some things, but I'm taking you guys along for a ride. This won't be too much of a how-to. It's just gonna show you things involved. Because again, I don't wanna make it too long of a video. I'm gonna try to condense it into two videos of teardown and stuff like that. And you know, my plan is to make 1 to 2 videos a week. Exhaust should be here Friday. Some mounts should be here, I think early next week. Sometime, again, maybe. Then the heat extractors come in, so should be cranking out at least a video a week and getting you guys that content I want. Got a couple of cameras, got lights, I got everything I need, all right? So without further ado, let's get into it. Most important part, the whole swap. These are my favorite. And M3, but it's the LS7. Something better than M3, you know? I want this thing. What do y'all think? I should get something that's like 427i or something, maybe not. But for y'all that don't know, the LS7 is 7 liters. That's 427 cubic inches, so yeah. Now let's tuck this shit apart now. so y'all saw me drilling. What happens is, unless you have a wrecked car, I'm assuming that's the only time these will be off to change them out. But they just put little spot welds. They put 2 spot welds on each side. And what I did was just drill them out, and then this side just came out. It just popped right off. But this side I had to take a screwdriver, flathead I meant, sturdy one, a real good one. It was made in the USA, and just pop it with the hammer until it came out. Now I'm gonna time lapse it again on that side, and so you guys can see how it went. But there you go. Just wanted to explain that in case you guys run into this and figure out why the hell this isn't coming off like I did. So a quick little intermission. Day 2. The first day kind of kicked my ass, and 2 things. I don't look up like any other footage. I just kind of go as I'm going, and I got hooked up on how to take these off. And then I realized they were like welded, so I had to drill them. That took some time. Just was a lot of going in and grabbing, or not going in and grabbing, but just finding small bolt spaces to undo them, whatever. But anyway, day 2, feel a little better today. What really took me out was getting that T56. It was in El Paso, yada yada, whatever. Yeah. But anyway, I'm fully charged. I just ate, should be good to go. But it's pretty much prepped to go out. As far as I can do on top. I have to undo the engine mounts. I see them; they're very easily accessible. Take off some electrical connections. There is a hook here and a hook in the back to lift the engine out. So I'm just gonna finish up, put it back on a time lapse, finish up unbuttoning a few things up here, and then jack the car up. I don't think I'm gonna jack up with 4 corners. I'm probably gonna jack the front up as high as I can get it, and then just climb under and try to, knock out some stuff as far as drive shaft. I don't know if the drive shaft is bolted to the trans, on the back, on the output shafts, but I'll just cross that bridge when we get to it. But for right now, my plan is to just finish pulling stuff off the front, especially this wiring here. And then engine mounts, jacking it up, draining some more fluids, and hopefully we get this shit out all in this video. If not, it's gonna be a part 2 dropping. So, all right, let's get into it. Face mask, because really the last thing I got to do besides draining the tram fluid is unbutton the exhaust. Now I tried to take one off. It's not really moving. 180 something thousand miles, 20 plus years. I'm not even gonna play with it. I'm just gonna cut it out. All right, so if I can get this in. Gonna cut it out. Now y'all see I just cut through one, and I'm gonna cut through the other one and drain the trans fluid, and then I'm just gonna have to, well, not have to, I'm just gonna be able to just pull the engine straight out. Or I'm gonna have to go back there and unbolt it from the cat back exhaust, and hopefully this whole thing just drops down. Or I may be able to leave it. I need to see how this drive shaft is mounted. I might be able to just, I don't know, pull it straight out, but we'll see. It's almost out. So probably not gonna time lapse this part. I just have to unbolt 4 bolts, take these grommets out, and the cap should come right out. Once those are out the way, I'll be able to just pull everything out after I unbolt the drive shaft, take the trans mounts off. Easier said than done. I don't really see anything else in the way. So after this, there should be a time lapse of me just pulling everything out one time. I may have to go up in the cabin. I'll film that if need be. But yeah, I'm hype. Should be almost out. So yeah. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I got tired of the harness and I just started cutting parts of it. I cut the drive shaft off, cut the exhaust out. Alright, took a little shortcut, tied it in with it, alright? Cats ain't good for nothing but $300-400 anyway. I kept the Scorpion exhaust attack off that somewhere. Drive shaft, who cares? I need this one anyway. Now, drain the fluid. Everything should come straight out, but I'm sure a harness or something's gonna get snagged. Something's not gonna go right, I already know it. But I'm gonna go ahead and hook this up, hopefully pull this out, come to a nice conclusion, pick it up at a later date, all right? So, y'all, wish me luck. Finally out. It sucked a little bit, man. I had to drop one motor mount. What do you call it? Got to take the whole one out on the passenger side because it kept getting hooked up. Had to unbolt the steering because the pan is kind of canted sideways, at least the engine turns sideways. But it's out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. The next one, maybe a little bit of cleanup. My hedge, my LS7 hedge should be ready next week, so I'll put the engine together. Maybe do some test fitting, maybe do some heat extractors. It just depends on what my next video is. So y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all checking it out. Leave a comment, hate, like.